Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready! Panther 60! Panther 60! Reload!
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, O'Connell. Big strike here to Moore. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away.
You crazy!
Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically, and a lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Watch twist! Watch the twist!
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Caught, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert.
Hey, push it out, push the ball!
And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Who goes tonight? White 20! Value
Check.
3.
Lucky!
Turbo set.
Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
180!
It's Mostert on second down. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Chiefs look like they have it. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
He's got Khalil Shakir. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Down! Bronco 80! Panther 11! Panther 11! Hot, hot!
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. That's Carlton Davis. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
I'm going, Flex with the ball!
Here's a give inside to Mostert. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Mostert gets it again here on second. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
White 20!
Buzz! 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 Be ready! Be ready!
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal. Mostert is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Do what you do.
The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in right side by Moore. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
Here we go.
That one hits for 30. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turn it into an explosive play.
First and 10. Here's O'Connell. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Set. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it first and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Ready, set.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 70 left,
Big edge, big edge.
O'Connell here from the gun. Makes the catch. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Come on, go.
Complete on the option. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. First carry now for Austin Eckler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Mostert. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. So it'll be second and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Offense to the line, second down.
180.
Play action here with Goff. This is caught. That's caught.
Let's go.
And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
A give to Mostert into the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
76. White 20. What's that?
From the gun, Goff. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Here we go. Super. White 20. What's that?
They'll air it out on third. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Set. Ready.
Blue gets the handoff. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Back. Please.
Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. Pass is caught by Blue. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Completed to his running back. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, O'Connell. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
That's more with a catch out left. The ball is loose. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Hawk 70. Set, go. Check, Panther. Go.
On 4th down, O'Connell. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here goes tonight. White 20. What's that?
On first down, it's Goff. Gets everything he has under this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Moore's got it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
5. White 20. What's that?
They're gonna throw again. Goff. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and short.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Black 20. What's that?
Again, Goff. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the deficit stays at 7. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Turbo set.
A run for Mostert to begin the 3rd. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hold on.
Tiger.
Hold on.
Out.
Black 20.
Off play action. Goff. Chased out to his right. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. It's complete. Play made by Kupp. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Here we go, tonight. White 20. What's that?
Looking to throw. Goff. It's caught right side by Johnson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
What's that?
Throwing again. It's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
What's that?
Goff now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
120. What's that?
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
That's incomplete left side. He was looking for Cooper Kupp, and now it's second down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. This is dropped down to Mostert. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Now setting up the screen to Mostert. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
180. Hey, Shell.
Alert 3, alert 3.
Wide, get wide. What's that?
Goff to the air now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Forced out to his right. Caught out wide. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play action, O'Connell. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing now on 1st down, O'Connell. Vacates quickly left side. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Mostert on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Who goes tonight? What's that?
Now Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Cooper Kupp, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Black 20! What's that?
From the gun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
Let's go.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. First and 10 from the 43.
That. White, go, 12, let's go. What's that?
Goff off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Tonight. White 20, 12. What's that?
They'll throw 3rd and long. It's on target to Moore.
Let's go.
And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Super.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cameron Sutton has the INT. And the Chiefs take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, a lot of throws come in his direction, and they come out quickly. Didn't have a lot of time to step in front of them. It really takes great reactionary time, great intuition, spatial awareness to get a pick out of the slot, and he should be applauded for his efforts on that play.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Set. Rambo. 70. Go.
O'Connell here from the gun. Hits his running back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Set. Ready.
From the gun, here's Akers. And he takes it down to the 33. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Chiefs 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Set.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set, go. Run, run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Panthers,
Nice,
60.
nice,
Panthers,
nice,
60.
nice,
60
nice,
Bison.
10.
60 Bison. Ready?
They go to Akers again. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone.
Here we go.
That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
It's pretty obvious this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Set up.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Man, he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Mostert on the return. Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He does it. Touchdown! The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Well, Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar night.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chiefs leading by 7. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Down.
Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Shot. Hut, hut.
On the give, it's Blue. And his run net's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. First and 10 from the 43. Handoff now to Eckler. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
14. Turbo.
Throwing now. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here on 4th. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on 4th.
180. What's that?
Desperation time here. Big strike here to Moore. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
What's that?
Here he is to throw. This one's caught. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he'll get it up to the 27. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me. with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Watch the tight end! Watch the tight end! Watch the key!
Another throw for O'Connell. Completed right side to Addison.
Let's go,
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Sticking to the air here. Another one to Addison. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Ready! 70 Lion! Ready!
Here he is to throw. Got his man. Shakir has it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set it! Hot!
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
That one is good! Man, it's a game winner on the final play of the regular season! So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season, ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.